What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel. My name is Thomas, and today, as you saw in the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how to be a good air traffic controller in ATC 24, how to be organized, and how to just enjoy your time on the game. So let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, I'm going to talk about how to be organized and keep everything in an organized state so you could be very efficient with your controlling. So as you can see by my beautiful setup on the screen right now, on the left side of the screen you see my vertical second monitor. On the right side you'll see my main monitor. So right now I'm using two monitors, but I'll give you examples of how to do this with one monitor later on in the video. Alright, so for those people with two monitors, it's going to look roughly like this. If you have a vertical monitor, it's going to look the same, but if your monitor is horizontal, then instead of having your three programs that I'm showing on stacked on top of each other, you're gonna have them in columns going from left to right. So how I have it organized here is Discord is on the top. That's my call, and that is my essentially looking at flight plans, seeing usernames and all this. The middle one I have over here are my departures, so these are my SIDs, and then the second tab is arrivals, so stars. And that makes it easy because if I have a plane inbound, I can just quickly switch to this tab and be like, all right, whatever one I want. If I want here, I could do this one, or this one I could do the camel arrivals, apologies. So once you have Discord, like Google Chrome or whatever browser you use with your charts, you're gonna have 7forspy at the bottom, and that's a website that essentially you can see all the controllers online. It somehow connects to Discord. I don't know how it does it. I'm not a coder. So yeah, and that is used for basically, if you hover over it, you can see the frequency of the controller. So if I'm handing off a plane, I would say call sign, leaving the airspace, contact Perth Center 135-125, and they'll be on their way. Just makes it more realistic than saying contact Perth Control. I like to have it, so I say the actual frequency. And with Discord, there's going to be a lot going on, so I'll explain that in part 2. Alright, so starting with Discord, which is your main program that you're going to be using, we're going to go into the call that we're going to be controlling. Obviously, you're going to claim the controller position with online ATC. Then you do your ATC information, and then you're going to go to flight plans. And with flight plans, you're going to scroll to the most recent one, and then you're going to go press Control F on your keyboard, which is going to be the search. And once you've searched, then you're going to scroll back down. You can always press over anywhere so you don't have that giant thing on your screen. We're going to be back in your call, and I kind of like to have it so I can see the call here, because what will happen is when a person joins, you see their username, and then you can type their name up here. You can get their filed flight plan really quick, and that's going to help you a lot with saving time if you're in a busy airport. So essentially, Discord's going to be running the setup you see on my screen right now the entire time you're controlling. So once someone makes their new thing, you're just going to search it, and you can easily find it. Alright, so next we're going to move on to your charts, which is going to be your browser. And here I like to have two tabs, with the first one being SIDs, or departures. So you can easily flip through all the SIDs you need to do. And then arrivals will be the second tab, which is your stars. So whenever someone's coming in, you just flip to this tab, you can easily see and see the headings right on your screen easily. The next one is going to be 24spy, and this is also on your browser. So what I like about this program is that when you hover over the controller with your mouse, you can see their frequency. So if someone's departing your frequency, then you could easily tell them which frequency to go onto. Another cool thing about this is that if there's nothing online, you know to send them to Unicom instead of sending them to a controller that's non-existent at the time. So once you have your second monitor set up, then you're going to have your main monitor, which will have the game on it. I like to set it up like this. So I like to set it up like this because you can see all your planes very easily in front of you. You can see the wind directions, the knots of the speed, and essentially it's just a really nice camera angle to have to not constantly have to look around, run around. Alright, so that's how you use it on two monitors, with one being vertical. I'll give you examples in the third section, which will be showing me controlling and using everything, so you can take notes on that. And yeah, if you have a horizontal monitor, just remember to put everything in columns. And let's move on to if you only have one monitor. So with this one, it's gonna be pretty much the same sort of setup as two monitors, but it's just gonna look a lot more plopped on the screen. So how we have it: top right, Roblox; top left, Discord; bottom left is your charts; and bottom right is 7-4 Spy. Essentially, how you're gonna have your Roblox is put it on the top right, and you can look around to see where the planes are. It's kind of hard to see where the planes are on this, so you're gonna have to zoom in into first person to see. But make sure you're not sitting in first person, because if I need to move my camera to Discord, it's just gonna turn that. So you always kind of want to be sitting like this if you can. So with Discord now, you're gonna have it so you're setting it up like this. So what you're gonna have is you're gonna be in the call, then you're gonna scroll up, you're gonna go into flight plans where you can see all this, and obviously this is after you did your ATC, you claim the position. Then on your keyboard here, you're gonna do Control F, which will pop up this menu. So you're gonna do Control F, which will pop up that menu. And now when you scroll down back to the call, people, when they join, you're gonna see their username, you type it in here, and then you'll be able to see their flight plans a lot faster than if you scroll through everything and try to look for them. So this is good for busier airports, if you're struggling with time management. Once you have all that, your charts, your first tab is gonna be your departures, so it's easy to see. And then your second is gonna be your arrivals, so you're not like full on scrolling through the 50-page charts. Then 7-4 Spy, obviously, good program. You're just gonna hover over the controller, you can see their frequency, you can see who's online, who's offline, you know where to send someone, either Unicom or someone else controlling. And yeah, that's how you do it on one monitor. So let's get into examples of me controlling. Alright, make sure you guys have a notebook or some sort of paper with a pencil. It's gonna come in really friggin' clutch.
Good afternoon, Oceanic Tower. Zenith 9786 is cruising at 6,000 feet, flying at 250 knots. We have a flight plan from Lorenzo to Tokyo.
9786, good day. By the way, what I like to write down when I got inbound planes, or just flying overhead to another destination, I write their call sign, their altitude, and then their destination, so I can easily see. If you guys want to see more aviation content, don't hesitate to go down to the comment section and tell me. Also, make sure you like the video, because that tells me you really do like aviation content.
Peterson Brown, Sergeant Bartholomew delivery, November 637, Mike Victor with the main apron. We're a Cirrus Vision Jet looking to pick up I-4 to Route 51 with Bravo.
November 637, Mike Victor, standby number 2. And November...
Oceanic Tower, Zenith 9786 requesting frequency change to Tokyo.
Zenith 9786, Tokyo Center 132.3, see ya. No, November 637, Mike Victor, climb 4,000.
Climb 4,000, 637, Mike Victor.
SOTAF Tower, this is Qantas 5064 with you at 3,000 feet over to Perth.
Qantas 5064, good day. November 29er, Charlie Romeo, left heading 360.
360, November 29er, Charlie Romeo. We can just do visual circuits instead of vectors if you want.
Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the video. That was how to be an organized air traffic controller on ATC 24. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe and see ya!